Hello, beautiful Aries, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries, or anyone for that matter. Even if you're not an Aries, I do trust that there is something in here for you. And a gentle reminder that I only do readings as I'm guided by the spirits that I work with. So, Aries, when your channeled messages came through and the psychic channel opened, I felt the presence of a deity, Lord Ganesh, elephants, and the element of fire associated to that frequency. I heard you show the way, they clear the path. And they being Lord Ganesh for some of you. Um, for some of you, your ancestors venerate Lord Ganesh. Um, and I feel like your ancestors are working with this deity and clearing some kind of path for you here. For others of you, you may feel a devotional practice that you're being called to for Lord Ganesh here. For others of you, this is simply just your spirits and your ancestors. So please only take what resonates here. I feel like for the Aries collective, your spirit team and your ancestors are clearing the path for you at this time. I also feel like you have a sense of clarity on the direction that you now want to take. I also heard the gift that wants to come in easy. Okay. I just heard an audience. Okay. 224 is an angel number, and you will have a shift in 24 days whenever you view this reading. And I also feel like there's a fixed shift, a fixed date, August 24th of 2025. A lot of you will experience a tangible, subtle, identifiable shift in your reality August 24th of 2025 this year. Okay. I also heard a momentous occasion, and I saw a vision of someone casually dressed to a big event. And I started to sense a lot of humbleness. I feel like you've been working on a humble state of being, and you've also been working on shedding your ego and, being in a state of humility. And I can sense that in your energy. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect with my ancestors, give thanks, sit in the psychic channel. I'm going to share what I see, hear, and feel in the space. Sometimes I pause to interpret, sometimes I do not. And then when we see fit, we will transition using the tarot and oracle cards to further divine your message, if that's the case. Um, and yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you to my ancestors. Thank you, spirits of the Most High, the most qualified and the most benevolent from the ancient lands of Mesopotamia and Babylon, Iraq, ancient Samaria. Thank you, Goddess Inanna Ishtar, and thank you to the great Divine Mother Ninhursag for your blessings, your love, your courage, your strength, and your protection in this space today. And thank you, Aries, for allowing me to read for you and for trusting me with your energies. Ashe and Amin. Okay, so there's a few things, few names, rather that are coming through. I'm hearing Sunita, Sunita, Samara or Sammy, and Justine and Liam. I'm hearing those names come through. Someone has a dislocated shoulder. It's never been the same since an injury. You've always had issues with your shoulder after an injury. That's interesting. I'm hearing you've never been the same since. This feels like it's connected to a broader collective message here. There's a circumstance that occurred in the recent past or in your past areas where you have never been the same. The spirits are saying that's not necessarily a bad thing, and I'm seeing a key descend onto you. You have knowledge, you have wisdom that you otherwise wouldn't have obtained. You're sitting with key knowledge and key information, not only about yourself, but of the future ahead. You're gaining actually more clarity about who you are and your direction. Please know that for a lot of you, I'm actually seeing that you freed yourself from this circumstance. You freed yourself from it. You're not tethered, you're not connected, it's not unresolved, you're not burdened. I'm seeing that you have beautifully evolved in a higher perspective and a higher understanding of that situation. A lot of you are answering the why. I'm hearing a quiet path, but a loud reward, this momentous occasion, this big event, this um a loud reward. And I'm seeing another key descend. The rewards don't have to be tangible all the time. I mean, knowledge is a reward, information is a reward. Um, that's wealth. A quiet path, but loud rewards. I feel like you're seeing the benefits of certain circumstances that have affected, impacted, or changed you. This circumstance definitely put you in, like, I'm hearing a quiet zone, um, a quiet path. It made you isolate, or it made you take a road less traveled. Like, I'm hearing less people, the better. You isolated, you distanced, you went into introspection. You really started to understand your cycles, your seasons, your chapters, your processes. You're really polished right now, Aries. Like, you have really worked on refining yourself, and not only understanding yourself and refining yourself, but you have also, by doing that, you have refined your alignment, and it's making you like, I'm seeing this, like, you've refined your alignment and your efficiency. I'm feeling like a sense of speed. I'm seeing a cheetah in my mind's eye. You're working more efficiently, which is making things more like speedier, quicker for you, is something that I'm seeing here. There's a link being made by you understanding your processes. You're also understanding fate. Like, by you understanding your cycles, your time, you're understanding the workings or the makings of fate, the makings of fate. Interesting. The threads of fate. I'm hearing later on in life. There's something here that you really want to do, achieve, pursue, but it never kind of felt aligned back then, but it's aligned now, and the energies are really efficient and moving you in that way, in that direction that the spirits are clearing for you. Whether you've always wanted to go to school to study a particular subject, I'm even hearing master's or PhD program for some of you. Some of you are getting your doctorate. That's a beautiful achievement. I'm seeing that. There's a career that you've always longed to step into, a home that you've, like, a dream home, a dream life, a family. a marriage, a relationship, whatever this experience that you want to have internally that you've worked really hard to align yourself to, you're under there's it's like it's happening later on in life for you. That's like one perception that you can look at it. Like, yes, this is happening, but it's happening later on in my life, which is true. But what's also true is that it's fate. It was always meant to happen for you. And I feel like that's why I'm seeing someone really wide-eyed, like you're casually dressed to this to this experience, to this occasion. Um because you know the day is coming, but you don't know which day. And so, like, you kind of show up to your experience that you've always longed to have, and you show up as you are, is another way of saying that. Casually dressed, you're showing up as you are. And that's beautiful, and that's authentic. Sorry if I'm kind of shaky. There's a lot of energy and spirits here. I'm hearing right place, right time to take the gold. A quiet path that you have led, and you will be experiencing these loud rewards. And this loudness is coming from like joy, ecstasy, exhilaration, speed, action, swift action, movement. I'm hearing audience. You're going to be attracting an audience. This could be your career, or it just could be your energy. Your energy is quite palpable, um, desirable, magnetic. But for some of you, let me focus on this career for a moment. For those of you where you feel like you're really pursuing the career that you've always wanted to pursue, and you're doing it later on in life, but it's fate nonetheless. Um, you're going to be attracting an audience of some kind, big, small, doesn't matter. It's an audience. I'm hearing they will witness your achievements. Some of you, this is an industry that you are returning to. Okay, that particular message right there won't be for a lot of you. Um, but this is an industry that you were in, and then you fell into isolation because of that circumstance, and now you're kind of back into it. Yeah, like I'm seeing like you've put a lot into this. You've put a lot into this industry, but now the industry will give back to you. That's what I'm seeing here. Perhaps that's a more collective message. Like whatever you have been putting into, now you're going to see the return of your investment, okay? The return of your energy. Perhaps that's why this audience, you're attracting this audience, the gift that wants to come in easy, the networks that want to come in easy, the eyes, the opportunities and notoriety, the recognition. That's also where that loud energy is coming from. Um, oh, I feel like my eyes are like twitching. Hold on. There is support here. I'm seeing like people really speak good on your name, my love. Like people speak good on your name. this audience that you're attracting are gifts from spirit. They're gifts from fate. These will be people that speak good on your name. You will experience that more than the other polarity, which is, speaking of people speaking ill or whatever. But that's like, um that kind of polarity is not even, spirit doesn't even want to really touch that. They're really focused on the support and the audience that you're attracting that are being brought in here. Some of you in that time of isolation, you really like figured out what you wanted to do. And in you figuring out what you wanted to do and like refining yourself and refining your um alignment and efficiency, spirits have completely cleared that path for you to do so. And you're unleashing your artistry, you're unleashing your energy. So no matter what it is, what career um, you have or you will have, there's an audience for you that will put good on your name, that will fuel you, that will generate abundance for you. This energy is like moving really quickly. Like I feel like I'm trying. I don't know if I'm like resisting it, but oh, it's moving really quickly through my body. Yeah, shock, surprise, prepare for twists and turns as well. Spirits have been preparing you for this attraction. People, people have been preparing. Have they? Some of you have a team or you have like a network of support that also have been preparing for this attraction. But I feel like the spirits have been preparing you for this. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a love message. Okay. Some of you are dating. I'm not picking up on a serious relationship right now, but just sharing what I see, hear, and feel. I'm picking up on that some of you are dating. There is someone that is not serious at all. I feel like you almost went into it casually too, like because you just started dating, your expectations weren't really high. But deep down, like you really do desire something more serious. And you're seeing your successes and your achievements. And so you want the energy of like romance or love to match everything else. And something is not aligned to what you have strengthened and refined in alignment and efficiency. Your romance is not aligned to that. And so I feel like that is like on notice for you, or the spirits are kind of bringing it forward for you to look at this. Yeah, there's someone here that isn't serious. Your spirit team actually wants you to like avoid a Ten of Swords energy, they're showing me. This person is not serious. And the more you realize that, I feel like you're going to protect yourself because there's something about a Ten of Swords energy that you can avoid. Something that I'm seeing here. Oh no. Am I still recording? I am. Okay. I was like, oh no. Um, Yeah, flirt at the bottom. Let me just see what this message is. I feel like there's someone who just isn't serious. They're not serious at all about it. I also feel like they give their energy to multiple people. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't know that, or you have been intuitively feeling that. I don't feel like you're exclusive, but the spirits want you to be careful because this person is giving themselves to other people. Okay? Mentally, emotionally, and also physically too. And the more that you invest in them, the more that you may get enmeshed. This doesn't feel like you have like an agreement with this person or anything like that, or like a soul tie of like a high range. Like it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a very casual encounter. Okay. And there's a ton of swords energy that you can avoid. Yeah, true love in the reverse. Okay, this is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling as if you can open your heart and give the highest energy of all. I feel like you are in a honeymoon phase of dating, or you're feeling as if it's safe to give yourself to people and to date, which is beautiful because that is a beautiful energy to be in. Um, but this person is not serious. It's interesting because I'm like seeing, this person on the horse and they're moving, and they're moving actually swiftly. The horse looks like they're about to run, they're about to take off, and they're leaving this person behind. So I do feel like, and you can see all the baby cherubs around this person on the horse. This is the second time I've seen the children's card as well. You may be a single mother or a single father here. Yeah, deception. Some of them, this person's not telling you that they have children. They're not telling you everything. And like I said, they're not serious. They're not serious. Okay? You really can avoid a ton of swords energy here. I feel like there's someone else here for you. I'm hearing noble work. Let me see what this is. Noble work. There's someone that you're really gonna find, like what they do for work is very noble. You're very attracted to what they do for work, and they may also be part of the audience that you attract. Oh, interesting. Interesting. What can you tell us about this new love? The world. I'm hearing something about worldly opportunities. That will sit in different areas in the collective, but let me finalize this love message and then we'll get into other messages here for you. Um, okay, I just heard this. This person will see you as the whole package, or you will also be in viewership or observe that this person that you meet is the whole package. Because this other person doesn't. And that's what the spirits want you to pay attention to. Pay because you have refined your alignment. This person that you're going to be meeting is refined like you. They're polished like you as well. They have a polish, they have a refinement that you are looking for. This other person does not. This other person does not. Yeah, and it also kind of feels like you're moving in opposite directions as well with that other person. You may feel like you're being pulled in two different directions when you connect yourself to that individual um that's not refined. Yeah, wow, Four of Wands. Yeah, this is a life. This is you're really going to like their lifestyle, like the way they live. I'm also hearing wholesome, whether they have a wholesome family or they match your wholesome energy. There's a wholesomeness about this person. Scorpio energy, death, yeah. I'm hearing one will lead to the other, okay? Because I feel like you're dating. I don't feel like you have kind of um enmeshed yourself in this person. And with death, it feels like what spirit is telling you about that Ten of Swords energy, like that can be avoided. Um, so they're saying like ride the energy of fate, ride the inevitable energy, right? Because that's also where your alignment is. You're understanding the processes of your cycles and transformations, but you're also understanding fate. So they're saying apply that energy also to your romantic life, Aries. Does that make sense? Because this person, there's an inevitable end. And so they're saying you can end it seamlessly as you ride your fate, you won't resist it. Or there's that other polarity of that Ten of Swords. Or you will experience like that hardship, that that feeling burned energy. Okay, but you don't have to experience that, they're saying. Okay, does that make sense here? Um, fell so dramatically on the floor. Eight of Swords in the reversed. Yeah, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you are unburdening yourself from this connection. So perhaps that unburdening and you're sensing the end of it or the conclusions, you're sensing that. Perhaps this reading is just confirmation that you're doing the right thing for yourself, okay? Okay, what else here? What else can you tell us about this new person? I really feel like you're going to be meeting this person, part of that audience. They're going to be part of that attraction. Yeah, the Empress here. And the Two of Swords came out. Why the Two of Swords? Oh, okay. I'm hearing you won't see it, but this is justice working for you. They said it just like that. You won't see it, but this is justice working for you. The conclusion of this, person that you're dating, and then meeting this person that comes in with the audience that you're attracting that we walked through in the channeling with your career or just your energy that is so palpable. You're attracting this new audience of energy. They're part of that. You won't see it, but that's justice working for you, is what I'm seeing here. I mean, beautiful. Let me get you a Sacred Souls portal message here for Aries, please. Thank you. For Aries, thank you, Spirit. An oracle message for Aries, thank you. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Well, they brought out a lot, and I feel like it really just confirms what we walked through. Pillar of strength, fortify your resolve and stand in your truth. Do not let others undermine your faith. That word fortify, that's part of the refinement, refining your alignment and strengthening your alignment. When we fortify, when we refine, we stronghold, we anchor, we are pillars of strength. That is you. And here you have evolving technology. Upgrading your life may be necessary now as you have outgrown your old ways. Confirmation, but also with this person, you've also outgrown that person that you can avoid that Ten of Swords with. You know that you've outgrown your old ways. This new person is going to be an upgrade from them. That's something that I'm seeing here. You have here a long journey. You have a long way to go, but it's a lovely trip. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. And keystone. And I saw a bunch of keys being like that descended onto you. There's one last piece to put into place. You have the power to bring things together. That's alignment. That's literally alignment. When you put things together, that's alignment. You piece things together. It makes things more efficient. Beautiful. They just confirmed that. Let me get you an angel number. For Aries, thank you. Angel number for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. One, two, three, four. Good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice. We just talked about that. Structures, systems, processes. We also talked about that in your channeling, understanding your processes, understanding the divine, understanding how you work with your spirit guides, understanding divine's nature, fate. It also says conditioning and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces and fall into place. Okay, let me get you some fortunes. For beautiful Aries. Let me get you some timing. I mean, we did feel a shift in 24 days whenever you view this reading, and then August 24th. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Yeah, career here at the bottom, and they brought out month of August. You have here wealth in December and May. Okay, interesting. Some of you, that circumstance, that you're not the same from, okay, that changed you, but for the better. That happened in May. That's for some of you. It was like it was a recent past. That's for some of you. You have here the month of August, that's confirmed. So August 24th, that day, there could be a shift in your money and your wealth. Okay. And here you have December, August, December, career. Okay, let's see. For Aries, thank you, Spirit. You have here vacation. Okay, some of you are traveling to a particular destination and it's like optimal time for that place. Like you're traveling because it's like the best season to visit. There's this like optimal season. A certain destination, a country has like one of the best, like it's like the best season, the best time to travel there, to be there, is something that I'm seeing here. And it could be May of 2026 for some of you. But the reason why you're going and you're planning your vacation around the optimal time of the destination that you're visiting. Okay, you have your pay attention to your health. Sorry, I'm like, pay attention to your health here with the cane. Give me a second. Sorry, one moment. You will be shown the way. It's interesting because they channeled that earlier. You show the way, they clear the path. That's confirmation of that. Um, okay, there's a few messages where this health message sits. There's a few different areas. Okay, so just bear with me. Some of you, your career is stressful. You have a stressful job. I'm hearing what is that? Work compensation or something like that. Some of you got injured or sick on the job. Whether you were exposed to injury at work or you were exposed to a chemical or irritant at work. Um, and the message that they said earlier about you don't know this, but this is the workings of justice. You're going to get justice. If that's for you, you're going to get justice. You will be shown the way. Okay? You will receive compensation, and you will also receive a way to improve your health. Okay? The way will be shown for that. That's justice. For others of you, you're changing careers because you are experiencing health concerns, like stress-related health concerns. Okay? I'm seeing like you're going to be improving your health when you shift your careers. And this is also, you don't know this, but it's the workings of justice. They're also saying guard your health from that person that gives themselves to so many people. It's energy. Okay, they give their energy so much to other people, and then when you connect with them, you may feel really off, like it may affect your nervous system, and then it affects your immune system. So they're saying guard your health when it comes to that person that you can avoid a Ten of Swords with, okay? Oh, more keys, successful outcome to your problems. Yeah. Okay. You have here the bear is danger, especially in money. Money matters, but you're going to have a successful outcome to your money problems. Okay, that's this wealth energy that will improve. You may start seeing improvements in August. For others of you are on the timeline where you're going to be experiencing improvements in December. Okay, this is a family wish of yours that is coming true. You have ancestors, you have spirit guides on the other side that have your back, that are pulling some strings for you, that are assisting you in clearing debt. Or I'm hearing money conditioning. Maybe you were conditioned a specific way about you viewing money or something like that. Your perception of money. The wind chimes there. Peace and harmony. Anything else here? Great happiness with the harp. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you will be taken care of in difficult times, so that keeps coming out. You have your opportunity and windfall. That's the energy that we were talking about with the audience, that you're attracting, the career that you're going to have, the opportunities, the windfalls that come with it, that come with those opportunities, the good luck, the alignment, all of that. Okay. Really pay attention to your wealth. Really pay attention to your money, because you have your take care or there will be a loss of material wealth, and you have your danger, especially in money matters. I know you're going to have a successful outcome to that problem. You're going to be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, you have spirit guides on the other side that are pulling the strings. But you also have to align yourself to that, okay, which you are, but just continue to do so, okay? Continue. Don't lose sight of that, okay? Don't fall into self-delusion or negative self-talk, okay? I'm hearing you can't heal in the same place that you were harmed. Um, and I'm seeing the mice here, discord amongst friends and family. Okay, some of you, the money, the dangers in money, is coming from family. The way that you were conditioned to perceive money, or unhealthy habits about money came from your family and maybe even your friends. Okay, and here you have the heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, surround yourself by people that love, that have deep affection and caring towards you. That's also the attraction of the audience that you're attracting, right? They speak good on your name. Okay, that's the people that you are receiving into your life, into your world, that love you, that have deep affection and caring for you. And that's also the new person that you will be meeting. Okay. So Aries, this was your reading. I trust that it resonates. Oh, that's actually you will receive a gift. It's actually a beautiful way to end your reading, because it was a channeled message. The gift that wants to come in easy. You will receive a gift. Beautiful. Thank you, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.